Michigan International Speedway. It's one of the fastest places on earth. The weather a little dicey. There's rain in the forecast, some drops falling.
We're going to go green in the Irish Hills of Michigan.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
How about Bowyer? I mean, he is coming and looking really, really good.
To have success at this level, you've got to unload that baby right off the truck and have that speed, that fast race car. We had it.
Clint Bowyer closing on the 2 leaders.
We went from 8th pretty much up to 3rd place, and we knew we had a pretty strong car, pretty fast.
Had a good balance on it, good feel. You've got to be able to have a good aero package that's balanced and a great horsepower package underneath the hood, and we certainly have that with our Fords.
Tell you, that 14 car is going somewhere today. That thing is wound up.
Obviously at Michigan, it's very hard to pass, especially today with the cooler temps and the speeds being up. That's even more of a challenge, and we were able to pass a few cars. Realizing that, I could tell throughout the whole weekend that our car had great speed, and Clint was really happy with it.
Here comes Ryan Blaney. He wins stage 1 from Kyle Larson, Clint Bowyer, Kevin Harvick, and Denny Hamlin.
Kevin Harvick not pulling away, Dave. Not quite a second, the lead he has over Clint Bowyer.
Clint Bowyer's managing to keep him within arm's reach, not able to challenge for the lead as of yet.
For a while, I could match his lap time, and then as the race, wore on, that stage wore on, I kind of kept falling back a little bit more. And I was like, I don't know. Unless we can get in front of him somehow and be in clean air and enjoy that clean air, that lead car, I don't know if I can pass him. I know, I was pretty sure I couldn't pass him, but I might be able to hold him off.
Kevin Harvick wins stage 2 from Bowyer and Kurt Busch. It's a 1-2-3 sweep for Stewart-Haas.
We have pit stops coming. We have rain coming. May not get to the end of this.
All of a sudden, we're looking at the radar, me and my engineers, and the cell pops up to the northeast. It was kind of creeping closer and closer, and by the stage ended, it was like almost right on top of us.
We could get to the full distance. These crew chiefs might have to take a chance here.
We came down pit road, and right before you come onto the pit box, he said,
2 tires.
I'm thinking, yee, man.
I can't lie, I mean, I was concerned. Coming to pit road, I was 100% sure 2 tires was the right call. About 3/4 of the way down pit road, I was only 70% sure. And by the time we slid in our pit box, I was about 50% sure, and then we were leaving.
So now you pull out of the pit box, you're looking in the mirror, and I am a mile ahead of everybody. I look, and the first car off of pit road's a 4 car, and he's way back there. That tells you he took 4 tires, as did the 41, as did the 18. It's one of all these other races that the 4 hasn't. And you're like, oh my gosh, we're in big trouble.
I knew with the speed in our car and watching other people on 2, earlier in the race, that it seemed like if they could get control of the race, they could hold off pretty good, and it was all going to come down to that restart.
We go back to green.
Kevin almost had me cleared off of 2. He was killing me down there, and I'm thinking, oh man, boy, better ring fast.
Boy, they're going to battle it out right here.
That 14 car wants to win this race today.
Driving away again to clear, all clear.
I knew it would be tough to hold him off, but Clint did a tremendous job.
It was nerve-wracking. It was a lot of mirror driving and things that you don't normally do, and especially to your teammate. But when it's going for a win like that and you know the rain's coming, it's what you got to do.
Thankfully, we got a few laps in, and then the weather set in.
Whoever is the goddess of rain in the springtime heard Clint Bowyer's prayer.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
We all question whether they should stay out that long on those left side tires. If this is it, that's going to give them the win.
They've called it. Clint Bowyer and Mother Nature win Michigan.
No matter how you get wins, they're special, right? And you can't ever take one for granted because you never know when the next one will be, or if there will be a next one.
I look up in the stands and everybody's there. I'm like, hey man, we got to go out and recognize them, sticking it out for on a tough weekend. It's been drizzly, it's been crummy weather. I owed it to them to go out and appreciate them and then burn it down for them.
Clint Bowyer, he's your winner in Michigan.
The neatest thing about having a teammate like Kevin, deep down, much success as he's had, the championships and everything else, when you get out, he's genuinely happy for you.
You always want to win, you always want to be the winner, but if you can't win, you want a teammate to win.
He outlasted his teammate. First time ever that Stewart-Haas finishes 1, 2, 3.
As a group, we're relishing in the strength in SHR, and it's a celebration for everybody there.
I do not feel bad about beating Kevin Harvick. I've seen his trophy case, I've seen his house. He is plenty satisfied. I don't feel bad about beating my teammate Kevin Harvick.